connect you. Hey, puppy.
I'm headed home.
Yeah.
Should be there by 12:30.
Hey, I'm almost sure about it.
It's time for you to leave.
It's 11:18.
Oh no, you're right at 5 hours.
Right now?
Do the math.
Okay.
No.
I'm doing the math. Puppy, I clocked in at 7:30. I need to do 5
8:30,
hours.
9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30.
12:30.
You got one more hour.
Late.
You got one more hour.
Okay, 1 more hour. Oh my God.
Don't take a lunch.
Don't take a lunch?
What I said I said. Shouldn't do it.
Okay. Did you, oh, you said you had it home, so you didn't get the clothes to put in the cleaners.
What clothes? You didn't put them in the car.
Bobby.
I said put them in the car.
It's right there. You left before I did.
I don't even know what clothes I'm looking for.
It's right there on the chair.
What's right there on the chair?
It's right there. Oh my God.
Nigga, you gotta practically put it in the car for me to catch that shit.
Why is it?
Because I'm a man. You don't be thinking we be out
You
there.
keep using this man excuse. Because I'm a man.
I'm a man. Hello? Hang up. Somebody call.
Hello? Are you there?
No, I'm not.
This is Jessica from Mac Support. Can you hear me?
No, I can't.
I'm calling because the updated plans for Medicare have just been...
LaShawn.
Wait, hold up. Did you just put me on hold?
No, they interrupted. One of them robocalls.
One of your robocalls.
It pulled out in the fucking robocall. Come in, interrupted us.
And what is that?
You know what? They wanted to sell me some health insurance.
Do you know that your hold music is the Georgia I Partners hold music?
It is? What do you know?
So you recorded our hold music and made it your Yeah, this shit is crazy. So we over here talking and then all of a sudden it's like do 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 do.
We need to make us a song.
No, you didn't, Bobby. Seriously?
Sure did.
How can I put that on my phone? How did you do that?
That's the feature when you go to the microphone and record. And add your own music.
No, I know how to.
I
know how to record. I'm talking about how do I make it.
It becomes a ringtone.
How do I?
Once you add it into your music file, you can take it from the music file and put it in as a like in your phone as a ringtone. Or please hold. In your menu.
What? I did not know that. Get out of here.
Got your back. Now how you like that shit?
Yeah, see that.
Bang, 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 bang. And, hey,
But how was
20
that
minutes
call
later,
able to just cut us off?
A robocall jumped in. I don't know. I thought it was a customer. I was saying, no. And next thing you know, well, I'm really interested in some health insurance. What the fuck?
Get out of town. Oh, God, babe. I could barely keep my eyes open over here. I'm struggling. It's your fault.
Ding, 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 ding.
You know what we need to do, honestly? No, I won't. Bless you. What we need to do, honestly, is to get back on that tennis court so we can do some
waiting on my shorts. We're going to be matching that.
Okay. Well,
my shorts are supposed to be coming in. Let's take a look.
I'm struggling. Alright, so I'm going to Harlem when I land Thursday night. I'm not going to go to home, so I'm not going to go straight to
Where my shorts at?
my sissy wants to know what I want to
My
eat when I get
delivery
there.
is running. My shorts are. Where's my shorts?
Then my sister got some damn, I'm trying to see what I want her to eat.
Hey,
Yeah. What they say?
I don't have my shorts on the fucking list.
Oh,
Did you get some
you
green
missed
shorts?
it?
Did you see some green
Did you?
shorts?
No, I have yours. I have your green shorts.
Shit, where my shorts at?
Did you need, look, now I just want to order stuff already.
I gotta order them
Did you
again.
need to be the Yeah. Where do I find it at? Let me do, I just ordered. Let me,
Yeah.
see,
Hang on a
I'm
minute.
about, okay.
I gotta send you a picture.
Oh, okay.
I gotta send you damn shorts.
Admin time, and then when I got the admin time, I'm gonna chat it back.
I might have deleted them. Damn. We gotta do this all over again. I had a picture, but where's that?
And I only got one compression sleeve that lime green. I didn't get two. I didn't get
Don't they come in pairs?
two. Yeah. One for the left and one for the right. And I got two sets.
Let me see.
It's one set of two.
I bought those little motherfuckers last year.
So I'll just wait. So I'll just take the white and the pink one from your order that I got you. Because you got 10.
2023.
How you doing this while you're driving?
Scroll. 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 Trying to find it. Scroll.
What
Scroll.
are you for, man? You don't remember the name?
Scroll. I bought them last year, right? They got an orange. Orange. Yeah. They put shoes. Where's the shorts at? You know, these motherfucking niggas. Where the fucking shorts at? The shorts are not. Okay, I'm with the pants and the shirt. I know I ordered the shorts at the same damn time. Compression tights.
Hey. I am. No. No, not that I know of. Do you have an account number that I can look? Or a date of birth? 1956. No, this name don't sound familiar. Yep, she was put as a no-show. She did not show to the appointment yesterday. Yeah. For a base curve is what she needs. It looks like she's scheduled August 7th, Wednesday at 10:15 to come back in. So that's what she needs, a base curve. A base, so it's called a base curve topo. Oh, oh. Well, she'll be here, so Dr. Linsky will be here that day. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll put topo. So she's just here for testing. She don't need to do nothing else. Okay. See, she'll need to see. Okay, I'm gonna change this to testing topo. Okay, cool. All right. What?
I'm looking at the previous orders and they're not ain't even there. Where the fucking shorts go?
So why didn't you say you don't trust the police or something to get out of this grand jury trial? Why didn't you say something for them not to pick you?
Are you talking to Nicole?
No. What? Wow. Oh my God. My God. What? Okay. Oh wow. Right, man. You told. Okay. Are you able to see Dr. Linsky's messages in ICP? Like I sent something and tagged her personally. For Miss Tucker, for Station. Is her address too much for her? Today? Because I want to call and let her know. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I did. Because I need her to handle that 8 seconds. Oh, so I should just book off for y'all.
Neon green. That's neon green.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got off the phone with Michael Paul, his little rule ass. Okay. Well, really cool because number one, I have my own things that I'm doing here, right? So I see this message that's sent to me yesterday, and it's saying that Michael Paul is patient is trying to get in touch with someone from Midtown office. He needs appointment scheduled for Georgia Retina. Now, I have in front of me Paul Edwards that I'm doing the Georgia Retina for. So when I called Michael Paul, thinking I'm talking to Paul Edwards, I was like, I already left a message on your voicemail. He was like, no, it's not me. Maybe it's someone else. I was like, are you sure? Because I gave you the booklet and everything. He was like, no, I didn't deal with you. I dealt with the tall black girl. I said, oh, okay, oh, shit, Sean. And in my head, I'm like, damn, I got the wrong Paul. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. So what office we would have to go over to? He was like, look, you're cutting into my time right now, and I got another doctor's appointment. Excuse me? I said, I'm just now getting this message. He was like, I don't see how you just getting the message when I left it last week. I said, I have a message here for LaShawn Robinson, August the 1st at 9:09. It's August the 2nd at 12. I think this is a good, comeback, like a day later. He was like, well, I didn't deal with you. I dealt with the 12 black girls sitting next to you. And then I'm looking at the day, well, what day was this? It was July 22nd. That's the day that I had to leave early. That they sent me home early because I had to work overtime. So now I'm totally lost. I don't know what the hell's going on. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to have to look at the notes because I don't know what's going on. I don't mind helping. And he was like, well, I got a doctor's appointment. Just call me back. And I said, no, you just call me back. Here's my number. Like, he was really, really rude. But I could see why. I mean, this was July 2nd. It wasn't handled. He's calling around. He's saying that the call center is crappy. He was like, please give me a number to call you because they don't know what they're doing today. I was like, yeah, I just saved and I just closed and saved this one, so that should be off. Yeah, that should be coming up. Oh, Rashid, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get through all of this. My shit is bad. Let me see. When the message 7/12. I got messages from July 12th that has been sitting here that I could not. I've been so busy. I just been so busy that my to-dos was at 14. My voice message was at 32 this morning. So I'm trying to clear up. Yeah, I'm trying to clear up my voice messages and my to-dos at the same time before I bounce. All right, I got you. Okay, good luck with everything. Keep me in touch. So that means, Are you working tomorrow? Okay. Linsky's working tomorrow? Oh shit! I didn't even realize that. Oh, because you know why they have it under test and refraction. It doesn't say no doctor's name here. It just says test and refraction. So it's Dr. Linsky tomorrow. Okay, so we'll be Namron. Oh, the one that looked like from the ring? Oh, she scares me. She looked like from the ring, the movie. Oh my god. Okay. Now I can get over. All right. Well, good luck with everything. Keep me in touch. All right. All right. All right. Bye bye. Oh,
You back?
okay. Puppy. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you Man, it's been
Yeah,
like.
looks like my order for my shorts have disappeared.
Really? What's the name of them? Let me come over here. I'm right here.
The neon green men's athletic shorts.
Okay. Do I need to get me a pair of orange too to go with your orange?
Listen.
Neon green.
Men's athletic shorts.
Men.
Athletic shorts.
No, it's not giving that.
Shorts. I just take a picture of yours when I get home and do that.
Don't look like the green that you got right now. And I got
You put in neon green?
Yeah, I put in neon. Oh wait, that's a comment they took it. Okay, neon green and shorts. Okay, there they go. Okay. Oh, this looks good. Oh, maybe I know those look like khaki pants, like this neon green short. I think this is the maybe running shorts. Because these are running compression shorts, puppy.
I got the compression shorts. I got the compression pants.
That's what you got.
It's
That's
the
what
green. It's the green shorts I wear on top. 'Cause you don't want all
that
my
we
meat.
need.
You don't want all that meat hanging out.
Right. You don't want
It's
to
to
get
cover the meat.
knocked
It's to cover the
upside.
meat.
You don't want to get knocked upside your head. You see now these legs. Sure. I mean,
It's 93 degrees.
is it? So what you got? Orange and neon, right? Those are the two. I see it, but they don't have
Copycat.
the yellow. No, I'm looking at it for you.
That means you gotta
They
get
got
orange sneakers too.
no, they got the yellow and green neon, fluorescent green and yellow shorts. They got a packet, and that is $46. Just the shorts that I'm getting now. That's $24. Oh, it's a different green.
No, I'm just taking a picture of yours. When I get to the house.
Yeah, before I order this.
Yeah, be the wrong neon.
Yeah, they be the wrong neon. Cash app. Somebody sent me something. Somebody sent me no goddamn money. No cash app sent me something. I ain't heard from my cousin. She owed me $60. Cardi B announces she's pregnant up on the heels of her divorce. That's a lot of emotion.
Probably ain't his.
A lot of emotional stuff.
Hey,
Now, he cheated with some chick.
it probably ain't his.
I don't know, but I don't care. I don't worry about my own care.
She done anyway.
Yeah, she gotta be. That makes one. How many times can you accept a nigga cheating on you? Tell me, how many times?
They don't move
Like,
down past
how
Cardi
many
B
times?
now. What's that other girl named Little Butt Wig with the red hair?
Who is that? The one that said, you go with me, you go with me. What's the one that can't talk about? What's her name? What's that song y'all was singing that?
Yeah, they done
You
with
go with me.
Cardi B, and what's the other one before Cardi B?
I don't know.
The one that looked like Shaka Khan.
I know you ain't talking about this.
Before Cardi B, it was who?
Megan.
No. Before
What's her name? I know you're talking about Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Nicki
Nicki
Minaj and Cardi
Minaj,
B,
yeah.
they all washed up.
Yeah.
And so, they on to this redhead girl.
Yeah, the one that don't know how to talk.
Right. And Megan Thee Stallion
Need to
about
go back
washed
to
up
school.
too.
Yeah, she need to go back to
So
school.
these damn strippers rapping now.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Strippers rapping.
Alright, babe. I'm gonna call you back. Call me when you get home. I
Alright.
gotta make some phone calls. Alright, love you. Bye.
But she knows me. She knows who I like, even love. You love him too, President Trump. He's never let us down. It's amazing. It's a need.
Good show for y'all. Got a damn good show. The View. These women, it's like the worst show ever. I want to say something, but I'm just going to start using a bunch of curse words. I want to go off on these women. It's like, how can you be wrong about everything you talk about? Yeah, well, like everything. Well, this is the main reason why they let black men vote for women. Right? This because women. Why? Because women and black people and black men, black people couldn't vote, but they gave the opportunity to vote to black men before they gave it to white women. Yeah, that's how bad. How should I say this? That's how white men saw their own women. I'm gonna let this slave vote while I let you vote. At least they a man. All right, so we're gonna go to this video on The View. Just go to the video, man.
You know what? I refuse. I refuse because this is nothing new. This is not new. We knew this was who he was. This is who he's always been. So I'm not paying him any mind except when I'm here. Okay? But, you know, and what, you know, this is the same whole stuff he did with Obama. Yeah. You know, he made people think there was something wrong. You know, Obama, his mom was white, his dad was black. Now, if the KKK were chasing him, they say there goes a black man. That's right. Yeah. Okay? If KKK was chasing Kamala, they say there goes a black woman.
And if the KKK was chasing Trump, they'd say goes an orange guy. There you go.
Oh, God. I've been a member of the National Association of Black Journalists for about 20 years.
And the same sorority.
And the same sorority, which is historically black sorority, right? Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. She went to an HBCU, Howard University. She was the president of the Black Law Students Association in her law school. She joined the Congressional Black Caucus when she became a senator. She is a black woman. And to your point, Whoopi, in this country, if you are biracial, but you have any drop of black blood in you, you are considered a black person.
That was the one-drop theory.
That's the one-drop theory.
Yes.
We didn't make those rules.
No.
Those rules were made for us. And I think when I'm a biracial person, right? I have a black father and a white mother. And the KKK is going to find me and round me up with every other black person. And so I think this is my lived experience and it's her lived experience. And I think to question someone's racial identity, especially him,
They talk in very extreme situations. This is like very irrational. Yeah, let me say this. So Trump cannot question whether Kamala's black, but the Klan can determine if you're black or not. If y'all don't know what they're talking about the one-drop rule. Bring up this website. The one-drop rule was a legal principle of racial classification that was prominent in the 20th century United States. It asserted that any person with even one ancestor of black ancestry is considered black, Negro, or colored in historical terms. Now here at the bottom, this concept became codified into law of some U.S. states in the early 20th century, the southern states. It was associated with the principle of invisible blackness that developed after the long history of racial interaction in the South, which had included the hardening of slavery as a racial caste system and later segregation. Before the rule was outlawed by the Supreme Court, this was outlawed by the Supreme Court, Love versus Virginia decision 1967. It was used, this one-drop rule, it was used to prevent interracial marriages and in general to deny rights and equal opportunities and uphold white supremacy. That was the whole point of the one-drop rule. They talk about how the Klan and white supremacy is bad, but they're using their ideology to validate Kamala Harris as a black woman. You don't get no dumber than that. Yeah. She's biracial. Yeah. That's what she is. Biracial. Like, I'm a biracial black man. Kamala's a biracial Indian woman. Her dad, that supposedly is black, looks more like a biracial Indian guy who's practicing or living Indian traditional lifestyle. It's nothing African Jamaican about him. Just because they act like Jamaican is the actual race. That's an ethnicity. You can be white in Jamaica, you can be black. Hell, you could be Latino in Jamaica. There's a lot of there's some Asian people in Jamaica too. Yeah. Jamaican is not just means where you were born. Yeah. They conflate ethnicity with race. Yeah. And they use them interchangeably if it's just they use them interchangeably as if they're the same. They're not. They're not synonymous. They're totally two different concepts. But the reason why Republicans are pushing back on her blackness, right, is because they know a lot of black people is going to go vote for her simply because she's black. Yeah, that's why we're pushing back on it. We don't care what her race is, but you would never ever find her openly saying she's a black person. Yeah, you cannot find any videos with her birth certificate, videos, all of it's all of. I would like to see her birth certificate. Indian, not black. I would like to see her birth certificate. I'm pulling the Trump card. I want to see your birth certificate. I want to see your daddy's birth certificate. I want to see your dad talk. I want to see his ethnicity. I don't care about his ethnicity. Race. What traditions do you practice? That's what I want to know. What kind of garb? What kind of vernacular? What kind of culture are you using at home behind closed doors when nobody's around? I think, and everybody on the right thinks, she's using her black ancestry. This very minute and is still in question. Yeah. We haven't verified any of this. We're just going off the words of Joe Biden. I'm going to pick a black vice president. Hey, look, this is video I came across one of Kamala Harris's Indian aunts. Her mom's sister. Yeah. And I'm gonna show you this video. It explains it all. Yeah. I think this is a scam. This black wench is running. Yeah. That Black Lives Matter was a scam. That black people. What did I say? Cut all that out. Hold on. I think this is a scam. Yeah. This Indian woman is running. It's the same thing Black Lives Matter was running. Hey, that money all they raised, it wasn't going to black people. It's going to politics. Hey, let's go to this video of Kamala's Indian aunt.
And my mother would make us all sit together and sit on the floor and give us, food in the hand. And she'll say, Kuchiko, Kuchiko. And Kamala, even when she grew up, she'll come to my house and say, Chite, I wanted Kuchiko, Kuchiko. And she'll, so she had some kind of a connection with South Indian. She liked a few things in South.
I'm surely you've seen her videos of making Indian cuisine and Indian food. So what do you think about that?
Good for her. I'm glad about it. But mostly, nowadays her cook is my younger sister from Canada. She goes to, every now and then Kamala and her husband call her and she goes to visit them. She stays with them for 4 or 5 days and cooks good South Indian food for them for 4 or 5 days and comes back.
Ma'am, looking ahead, Kamala Harris has also said that I'm a black woman who's got into the vice president post, but I will not be the last. And many are also saying that she will be the future president in 2024. Your take on that?
I don't know. I have no comment.
Ma'am, I'd like...
That was a hard cut. Yeah. He threw the black woman in there. She didn't want to answer it because she said no comment. That was a hard cut. I watched that. It was like a 9-10 minute video. She was answering all the questions. That's the only time she said no comment. Yeah, when he asked about the black woman part of her. But when you call it out, man, black people, oh, you racist. You don't define who's black and who's Indian. You hear what, like, that food she liked? The kuchika. Yeah, talking about she making grades. You eating all that kuchika. Whatever the hell it is. I guarantee you find her daddy. They are strange, but I guarantee you her dad's favorite meal is that chicken masala. And I bet his favorite side is chickpeas. I'm gonna bring some more pictures of her daddy. Look like he put an ultra perm in his head. He is. Look at him, thin lips. Hey, Chief, shut up, man. No, he's got that. I think he's got some Indian in him. He's a biracial Indian guy. He might not be even. He might not have. He probably got some black in him. I heard it down the line. He's got that one drop of black in him. But that looks like an Indian dude. You said pull back up the picture. Look at them thin lips. Look at them lips. Right? Ain't no look. Now put the camera on me. What is white man?
You have a message.
Yeah. Pull up the half breed. That dude's biracial. Look at them lips. He's a biracial. Hey Keith, what's wrong with you? Look. I can tell that's an Indian forehead right there. That's an Indian forehead. Like, I'm biracial too, but at least I got the black lips. Hey, look, I'm a biracial black guy. He's a biracial Indian guy. Married to another Indian woman. I hear he's got some black in him, He's got Irish in him, ethnicity. It was, yeah. He's biracial Indian guy. I think that whole thing that Biden said is a total scam. Total scam. None of them have African ancestry. None of them practice African or Black American culture. They're just Indian. Yeah. Just to go back what The View said. Why is it in the year 2024 white supremacists determine what black is? When white supremacists determined that it was to keep even the whitest white person just with a drop of black blood, to keep them, because black people, they thought black people were so bad and so detrimental to society, you had to keep them in the box. So if they had that one drop, you stripped them of all their rights. That was that whole one drop rule. Man, I can't even talk, man. I'm getting pissed. Hey, Keith, man. God gonna take care of everything. God gonna take care of everything. Yeah. God is quick and he is swift. What was God when Biden got elected? What's going on? He let everything come to a head. Then he's gonna come in nick of time. Hey, look, nick of time, huh? Yeah. Hey, Keith. All right. So we ain't have to go vote, huh? God gonna come in and go vote. We gotta do our part. I'm taking the wife. You sound like God ain't got nothing to do with it. My whole house is going to vote. Yeah. How about you? Your kids registered? Your wife? Yeah, they're going to vote. You did.
Yes, sir. What up? How you doing, man?
How you feeling, man?
I'm amazing. I'm great. I can't complain.
Man, congratulations on receiving the key to the city in Harlem.
That's right.
Getting that this weekend. Mm-hmm. About time, Harlem.
Yeah, about time. I got something. About time I got something.
You have a message.
Yeah. Away from the Apollo. For those that don't know, 25th Street, 430 West on 25th Street, Morningside, Amsterdam, it's an amazing feeling, to be recognized and get the key to New York City. I didn't expect it, but, I'll take it.
Growing up, did you see anybody receive it? And you was like, damn, I wouldn't mind it.
Not really. I've seen, not really. But, I just want to make it
on display at Joint Base Andrews. Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich fuels until the cows come home, and it showed where production should be a heck of a lot higher in the United States. But let me get your reaction to this. Democratic strategist James Carville has some choice words for giving advice on Kamala Harris. Listen to giving Kamala Harris listening to the progressive left.
Understand this, and I'm going to say this as clearly as I can. Anybody that has ever listened to anything that the progressive left has ever said has lived to profoundly regret it. I'm literally on every issue, they're damn wrong. These people are not just wrong, they're literally walking catastrophes. And the fastest people realize that, the better off they're going to be. I wish you'd tell them all to go themselves.
Howdy, Doug.
Good morning, James. There we go. Look, I think it's interesting, having to defend this right now. We haven't seen this kind of a flip-flop going on since John Kerry back in 2004. Going from one position to another position. And look, there is a difference here. And I disagree a little bit with Richard. It's not all of a sudden getting into the job and figuring out the policies. It's a getting into the job and figuring out now I got to get elected, which I've never had a vote cast for me this year, to elected to these places where these people actually have jobs in the energy industry, fracking in Pennsylvania, the issues of immigration. Look, the interesting thing here is she's got the problem if she has to respond to the Biden-Harris administration. She can't just say it was all good. We know it's not. That's why we're at an economy. You just talked about it a minute ago. We have an open border. We have issues that are affecting everyday Americans. And then we have an interesting effect is that she's never actually been asked or held accountable why she was quiet when she saw the degenerative condition of Joe Biden. She's not been truthful with anyone, and she won't sit down for an interview. Why? Because she'd rather stay behind a teleprompter, because when she gets off teleprompter, no one knows where she's heading.
Democrats in the liberal media following suit, they're leaning in on this new line of attack against President Trump and J.D. Vance. Listen.
On the other side, they're just weird.
The 32 ounces of weird.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running mate.
And by the way, they are weird. It is bizarre. It's weird. It is weird.
JD Vance, just dumb Vance, is pretty weird.
Weird is perfect vernacular, and there is something weird about these guys.
On Sunday and Monday, the Daily Caller tallied that there were more than 160 weird mentions on MSNBC and CNN. President Trump clapping back yesterday.
They're the weird ones, and if you've ever seen her with the laugh and everything else, that's a weird deal going on there. They're the weird ones. Nobody's ever called me weird. I'm a lot of things, but weird I'm not. And I'm up front, and he's not.
Richard, how does the word weird work politically?
Listen, I'm not sure how the word weird works politically. I'm actually here in Chicago at the National Black Journalists Association where the president spoke just a couple days ago. And I got a couple things to say. One, I'm happy to be at my black job. And two, I'm a cat owner and I don't think I'm weird. But I do want to go back to a point that Doug made around what the vice president's doing every day for everyday people. Because I do think it's important that you examine her record in this election. And when the vice president became the vice president, there were only 3 states in the United States that extended postpartum coverage to women who had babies on Medicaid. Since she's been vice president, and because of her work, because of her telephone diplomacy, now 46 states have extended postpartum care to women, poor women having babies. And it's worth pointing out, as one of the most developed countries in the world, we have the most women dying as a result of childbirth. So she's actually been doing a lot of things for everyday Americans every day, and it's important that we talk about it.
Real quick, Doug, final word. Richard got more out than Kamala Harris has gotten out in terms of policy in maybe 3.5 years. Real quick, Doug.
Yeah, Richard, I'm impressed, buddy. You ought to go to work for him because you just gave him the whole line. Because everything else, but those same women who actually didn't come home can't go buy groceries because it's 20% higher because of inflation. They can't buy energy because gas prices are so high, and they're having trouble finding jobs. That's a little bit more of an issue that she's going to have to deal with.
Doug Collins,
At least
Richard
they're alive,
Fowler.
Doug. I mean, that's a real problem.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, your economy is a bad problem, Richard.
Let's go. Thank you, gentlemen. I can also talk about the risk of childbirth till the cows come home, but I'm wrapping it up, gentlemen. Nothing short of fury after Biden's DOJ gave 3 terrorists behind the 9/11 attacks sweetheart plea deals. Critics say it's a slap in the face to the victims and their families. The White House claims it had nothing to do with the decision. Plus, today, the Secret Service will hold its very first news conference on the investigation into the assassination attempt on former President Trump.
The American people deserve answers to these questions. It was unacceptable what happened. It can't happen again.
So will we get any real answers? Brian Mast, growing among Americans after 3 alleged 9/11 masterminds got a controversial sweetheart plea deal. The Department of Defense will give them life sentences instead of the death penalty in exchange for guilty pleas. They were first charged in 2008, but the trial faced delays, which included issues with evidence obtained through alleged torture at CIA prisons. Lawmakers on both sides are fuming.
The world is on fire, terrorism is rampant, and we give a plea deal to the mastermind of 9/11. That just encourages more attacks.
I am very concerned about this plea deal. We need to hold them accountable with the kinds of penalties that really do justice to the victims.
We're cutting these deals and giving a plea deal to Khalid Sheikh Mohammed. It's a slap in the face to the 9/11 victims, but it also undermines our national security.
He should have been dead a long time ago. Those 9/11 families deserve justice.
The White House says, don't look at us.
Our hearts go out to the families who lost a loved one. We didn't have a role in this. This was not something that we were involved in. And so we are determined to make sure that they get justice, these families get justice.
Jennifer Griffin, Chief National Security Correspondent, is at the Pentagon. Jennifer, I said DOJ earlier. That was wrong. It's DOD. To you, Jennifer.
That's right, Dagan. In fact, this was done by military prosecutors at Guantanamo Bay. It didn't have come through the Department of Justice. Every president going back to George W. Bush, Dagan, has been stymied as they tried to bring the 9/11 masterminds at Guantanamo Bay to justice. For the past 20 years, the process has been stalled because much of the evidence was tainted because Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and the others were kept at CIA black sites. Many of their confessions were subject to torture, and there has been an ongoing debate about whether this evidence could be used to secure a conviction either in a military or federal court. National Security Council advisor John Kirby said the president and his team were not aware of this plea deal.
This was a decision made by an independent military convening authority inside the military commission's process. The White House was not aware that the deal was in the works. In fact, we weren't even aware that it had been inked until just a couple of days ago.
Next week at Gitmo, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, Walid bin Attash, and Mustafa al-Hassawi are not everyone is pleased with the deal.
Sheikh Mohammed was one of the architects of the 9/11 attack. Frankly, all of them deserve the death penalty based on what they did and the thousands who were killed as a result of their involvement in 9/11. They deserve the same sentence, frankly, that bin Laden got.
Andrew Ansbro, president of the FDNY Uniformed Firefighters Association, responded, "We are disgusted and disappointed that these three terrorists were given a plea deal and allowed to escape the ultimate justice, while each month 3 more heroes from the FDNY are dying from World Trade Center illnesses." President Biden's goal remains to close Gitmo, according to Kirby. There are 30 prisoners left at Guantanamo Bay as part of the deal. Dagan, 9/11 families can question the 3 men and attempt to get answers and hopefully a bit of closure. Dagan.
Jennifer Griffin, thank you so much. Let's bring in Congressman Brian Mast, Republican of Florida. He's also an Army veteran who served in Afghanistan. I guess, as the Wall Street Journal pointed out, most Americans are just wondering why Khalid Sheikh Mohammed's still alive.
Because black people want to be presented as incapable of taking care of themselves. And the Democrats love doing it, and the blacks love it. So we got a Santa Claus in a wheelchair. We got Donald Trump being president. Amazing. But anyway, so rumor has it that they are not really, they don't want and ain't not protecting the president. This, according to this report, the Secret Service, like the rest of the government, not doing their job. Fox News, a video shows a figure moving across the roof of the American Glass Research Building just minutes before gunfire rained out at Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Watch this from Fox. You're going to see a guy walking across the building. What the?
That's right. This is new chilling video that appears to show, take a look, you can see a shadowy figure that appears to be moving on the roof across from the stage where former President Donald Trump was speaking back on July 13th. We know from the FBI, would-be assassin Thomas Matthew Crooks traversed on roofs that were about 150 yards away from the rally stage. So perhaps this is Crooks who was captured in this video. In the meantime, though, we know there were communication failures during the rally, but now, based on the congressional testimony from Secret Service Acting Director Ronald Rowe, it's clear there were communication failures before, starting with the assumption from the Secret Service that local officers would cover the roof the gunman used. Now, local officials I'm speaking with say that assumption does not align with the assignment they were given.
In the United States of America, now do you believe me when I say my country is no longer tears of thee? My country, sweet, sweet, sweet home America, is gone. I didn't know, I mean, you know, you read about the old countries way yonder back, how they fell. And I used to wonder, how does a country fail? How does it destroy itself from within and doesn't exist anymore? I'm starting to see it now. I understand it now more and more and more. And last but not least, Speaking of the FBI, so I'm concerned for Donald Trump. If all this is true, I'm concerned. I hope that God will continue to watch over him. Because between now and November, you ain't seen nothing yet. The Democrats are angry, and an angry person is desperate. And a desperate person, male or female, will do anything they can to get what they want. They don't care about you. They don't care what happens to you. They want what they want, and that's it. That's the ego nature, the evil nature. And the Democrats are desperate, along with the liberal media. One last point I want to make about my country. My country, tears of thee. Crime is out of control in America today. FBI don't want you to know that, according to this report. I bet you if we really knew the number or amount of crime that is being committed in America now, no police. They have defunded the police. And then police officers are afraid to do anything if they show up. There are so many, according to the local news, there are so many home invasions, home break-ins right now in Encino, California, and other areas too. I mean, on a daily basis. And in some cases, the people are home. And in nearly all cases, nearly all, maybe one or two, the police never show up in time to catch the criminal. The alarm goes off, the notice, burglar alarm notice goes off. In some cases, when the people are home, they call the police. But by the time the police get there, the criminals are gone. And they're gone next door to the next house. They're not even catching the criminals now. And they're telling the homeowner, oh, you need to buy or improve your alarm system. Oh, so I got to pay taxes for police that I cannot even use. I got to now put more money on locking myself in the prison of my own home. Because y'all decided to defund the police and let the criminal out. And you want to vote for Kamala Harris. Well, according to, speaking of crime, according to Fox News host Jesse Waters, the FBI have been caught cooking the books on the country's crime statistics. There's a guy that called Haitian a lot, and I think he's from Arizona somewhere, and he always be trying to give hate report on crimes, especially trying to prove that the blacks are not committed as many crimes. I wonder if you read these FBI reports, which appears not to be telling you the truth about the number of crime. Watch this from Fox News.
So if crime's everywhere, why do they say crime's down?
A new report from the FBI shows that there was a 13% decline in murder.
Despite what the data shows, which we've been talking about, the fact that crime is going down in most places is not registering with the public.
I can safely walk my dog to the Capitol today in a way that you couldn't do when we all got here.
I'm glad Pete can walk his dog, but why should we believe the FBI? Well, turns out we shouldn't. The Washington Examiner did some digging and discovered the FBI's been cooking the books. Did you know about half the country doesn't send their crime statistics to the FBI? So the FBI just estimates the number of crimes, and then they estimate in the wrong direction. Murders are actually up 23% across 70 cities since 2019.
Isn't that amazing? What's so amazing? I told you human nature is evil, right? Human beings are evil. Human beings are evil. And to the point that and not just human beings, government, but right around you. All human beings are until those who start working on themselves and their heart change.
Boy, Doug, it's the weekend.
August 2nd, 2024. May you all have a blessed weekend. We may see you tomorrow. I'm glad you enjoyed the ride.